And we are back. Rolling.
You done?
Good morning, man.
Good morning.
Buenos dias.
That's something I forgot to do yesterday.
Your Duolingo gonna messed up your.
No, I did that.
Oh, what?
I was supposed to look at Lily's Spanish work
Oh,
that got sent home
yeah.
and go over things with her.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause I be talking to her about generic Spanish,
Yeah.
and she be looking at me like,
Pudite. Good morning, cousin.
she be like, "What are you talking about?"
What it is that you might be talking about that I don't know what you're talking about?
Hola. What is that?
Hola.
Good morning, cousin and cousin.
What's up, cousin? So, funny story before we get into everything.
Mhm.
The fact that Lily goes to school, Lily had a great break. Best break I ever had. And I didn't even have it as a child.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Memorable.
Mhm.
This girl goes back and says, my cousin came over and we made a dress and a necklace and we played. And I was like,
Oh yeah, you would tell your child she made
Lily's
the
break.
what did you do on Christmas vacation above the cruise? She was like, that the cruise was on my break. You haven't been to
Good
school
morning,
in
V.
3 weeks. Yes. She's like, but my cousin helped me make a dress, and then we played, and we
Man,
played restaurant. Like
too
I was
funny,
spelling
man.
out the words, the things.
I'm like, you better talk about this cruise. Anyway,
I
welcome
said
to
the same thing.
welcome to Love Brew Podcast.
Good morning,
Welcome
V.
to Love Brew Podcast. I'm your host, Tommy T.
My name is Artika.
And today we are talking about the things that happened this past week that I don't know much of, but it's only one thing that I really was like, take me through that. I don't know why that song is in my head, but it's in there. But welcome, man. It's like another
First
Saturday.
off, that's like 4 songs in one.
It is.
I paid $1,000 for this cruise. You better remember it.
Right.
Over $1,000 because it was a family of 4
Right.
and that plane ticket.
You better talk about this cruise. We gonna matter of fact, I'm gonna post some pictures today. And another video this weekend. Hey, quiet.
Because you are
It's
tripping.
like, wait a minute now.
But not even just that. When we were leaving the airport from the cruise, or not leaving we were leaving the terminal going to the airport. She started talking to me about the next cruise that she wanted to go on because she said it needed to be a Disney cruise.
Mm. That one we gonna pay for like an Airbnb, man.
What you mean?
We just gonna invite some more folks, and then we all just have the same cabin or something, man.
One of my friends or the mom group,
Man, can you Airbnb a cruise?
she did. She went in and got a suite with some other friends,
Yeah,
and it was really nice.
I guess it's already split by person, huh?
Yeah, it is. But like she went and she got a suite with some other friends, so I don't know how that impacts the cost
Yeah,
because you still got to pay per person,
Yeah.
obviously.
I don't know.
But they had a really nice suite. I think it was like a 3-bedroom suite.
Yeah, I tell you one thing. I was looking at our live just now. I was like, this thing look good. Have you went back and looked at some of the old stuff?
Mm-hmm.
What was your thoughts?
It's old.
I was like, man, I've really learned a lot.
You have. Good job.
How to make things look
I
a
just
little
be
different.
wanting you to do that for financial gain.
Yeah. I do too, man. I'm trying. I'm working on it. 2026.
It's
It's
here.
it's another year.
It's here.
Um, what happened to me this week was this week again was a blur. Um,
I went back to the office for the first time.
yeah, for the first time, and I think I told like 50, at least 50 people, Happy New Year.
You're that guy.
Yeah, I believe it, man. I'm the guy that's like Happy New
You
Year.
know one other guy
I
you
ain't
are.
talked to you since last year.
You know the other guy you are.
Who?
Let me ask you this.
Yeah, I'm definitely that guy. Man, my cousin told me a long time ago, closed mouth don't get fed.
Yep.
And it
There's a
instantly
brush. Just
made
realized
sense.
there's a brush sitting right here.
Who brushes that?
Willis.
Oh,
She was brushing her Barbie's hair. I'm still confused by that Barbie.
I am too, man. She said it was on my desk. It's like, okay. Whatever you say, chief.
Um, this week we've been baking.
Yeah.
Um, I baked an artisan loaf of bread. I also baked cinnamon rolls last night, and I'm trying to find a cookie that I want to make. My default like cookie is like a oatmeal chocolate chip cookie, but I don't
Hmm.
want to make that.
Yeah.
And I haven't figured out what I want to bake, but I want to bake some type of specialty cookie. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm preparing for a bake sale that's never gonna happen.
Yeah. I don't know what you, Susie, bread maker over here.
Mhm. But I do want to bake. I'm gonna bake a loaf of sandwich bread or a couple of loaves of sandwich bread, and then also I want to find a cookie recipe because I don't know what kind of cookies I want. The interesting thing is I'm not really a big adventurous cookie. Like
Yeah.
if I was to go to a bakery, I don't be like, "Ooh, give me that one
You don't.
with all the stuff on it." Mm-mm.
Good morning, cousin.
Um, I'm definitely like a classic chocolate chip.
You a classic cookie eater.
You remember when I made those kitchen sink cookies?
Yeah.
Like that was out of my element.
Yeah.
That was also way too many ingredients. I think I ended up giving those away in Chattanooga.
Mm.
That's what I have. That's why I hadn't baked it yet. Is because we still had some bread left from a loaf.
Mm.
But now I'm gonna have to find a
That's
bread
what I was
box.
doing. A bread box.
Hmm.
Uh,
Like an airtight container to keep the bread fresh.
yeah.
Because fresh baked things don't have preservatives in them
Gotcha.
and they go bad faster.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, we've been baking.
Man, I forgot what I was doing briefly.
What did you start doing?
I start looking at something. I start reading messages and everything, man. My bad.
You doing a whole lot.
You start talking about chocolate chip cookies. I am not interested. Like if I had the choice to pick chocolate chip cookie or new cookie, I would be like, let me try this new cookie. If I like the ingredient. If it was something stupid like chitlin pie, like I wouldn't get that.
You're ridiculous.
But if they was like apple pie cookie, I like apple pie. Let's taste it over a chocolate chip cookie. Now oatmeal raisin, I mess with that.
I don't like
I,
raisins.
I like the texture of the oatmeal. It's weird.
I like that's why I like oatmeal chocolate chip cookies.
I don't.
They give me everything that I need from a cookie because I like chocolate chip
Yeah.
and I like an
What
oatmeal
is a
cookie.
raisin?
A dried up grape.
Hmm.
But I don't like raisins.
You remember that?
But I love grapes.
Yeah, I like grapes.
Grapes are top tier
I
fruit
like
for me.
raisins too.
Grapes are a top tier fruit for me,
Man,
but I don't like
I
raisins.
like raisins for sure, for sure.
But I like craisins in my salad.
That's nasty. It's the anyway. It's a
It's the
crunchy
word.
raisin.
A craisin is a cranberry that's dried.
Good oatmeal raisin cookie. Yep.
Yeah, I don't like raisins.
Yeah. Raisins are good though.
In the
Raisins.
words of Quad, yeah.
I don't like nuts in my cookies.
I'm okay with nuts and cookies.
Yeah, nah, I can't really deal with nuts in my cookies. Take your nuts out of my cookies.
And don't put it in my ice cream because I don't like butter pecan.
Yeah, I don't like nuts in my ice cream either. I don't really like nuts, but except by themselves.
A socket to me cake has some nuts in it. I'll eat that.
Yeah, I like peanut butter, the crunchy kind.
But peanuts aren't nuts; they're legumes.
Really?
Hmm
I always thought they were nuts.
yeah,
It's peanut. I
I
don't know
I
where it
get it.
came from,
I get it.
but the peanut.
I was
You know,
looking
as
at.
a kid, they called me a peanut head boy.
They still do.
Yeah. They talk about my son head now. Mine is hidden.
They do talk about his head. I be like, y'all gonna get up off my baby. His head is big, but he growing into it though.
Yeah, he is.
I'm trying to think of everything else this that has happened this week. Kids went back to school from Christmas break.
Kids, Lily.
I was saying the kids in general of the world.
Do you feel like they go to school earlier
They do go to school
than what
earlier
we
than we
did?
did, but they get out earlier than we did. Because in elementary school, I didn't get out of school until June. I distinctly remember
Now
that.
I don't remember. I thought it was May we got out of school.
Mm-mm. We would go until
That's
like
that Memphis jump.
we would go to like the second week of June,
Nah.
and I remember that distinctly. You remember my god brother, his birthday is
Yeah.
the second week of
Oh,
June,
okay.
and so he would always be wanting to be out of school by his birthday.
Yeah. Yeah, that ain't something I ever said.
Me neither. I always wanted to be on spring break on my birthday.
I got the idea of taking off for my birthday from high school when I got my license because it's funny. No, my permit. I got my permit on my birthday,
Hmm
and it was like I was getting my braces tightened, and I was like telling my mom, I was like, man, I gotta go get my permit. Today is the day. I'm ready. I'm old enough, and I'm ready. I was like, man, got my permit that day. Didn't go to school. We had to do a lot.
hmm
We had to go to the social security place to get my name corrected. Then go back to the license place to get the license. All this. You say what now?
They start earlier and get more breaks, probably for the best because the
Man,
school year used to
just
drag
watch
on
TV
forever
for
for
a
us.
minute, man.
Yeah, now that the kids get
I
that
have to go get
weird
it in a second,
February
okay?
break, I'm like, that is yet another week that I got to figure out something to do with my child. I don't like that. Although, because the rest of the world, like the United States, doesn't get this random February break, it's a great time to travel because it's February and
Mm-hmm.
nobody's going anywhere or doing anything
Yeah,
because it's February.
yeah.
But all these kids be out of school for a week.
Mm-hmm.
So I mentioned it to my mom about us going to Mexico. I was like, why don't we not do it for Christmas and just go in February? She was like, mm-mm. They don't
Yeah.
even sound like a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, why? It's just 2 months forward.
Yeah.
And nobody's competing with their coworkers to take off work for Christmas. Because
Mm-hmm.
in a lot of jobs, you do have that competition where so many people in a certain like area can't be off work at the same time.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know. It's an idea. That's all I got for you with
Mm-hmm.
that one.
Speaking of traveling, are we going on a cruise? Yes. Yes.
Are we?
And some days I wonder. Yes. I got to get my life together. This week has been interesting for me. As far as like being able to sit down and work through that. As you know, I've been driving this week. Like I just had to decompress from that. But yes, figuring that out shortly. I know I keep saying that. I'm gonna get my life together. Tommy don't be reminding me either. Just say you don't.
How I get in this
Just say you don't
conversation?
be reminding me.
I ain't had nothing to do with this. She specifically was talking to you. Like
You married to me.
I ain't even, I shut up. That's what I
You
did.
did.
I hushed.
You did. Good for you.
She basically said, "Forget all that, man. What's up?" I have nothing to say. I got my lovely for lovers only T-shirt on, and I'm happy.
Okay, go ahead. What's you got next?
I don't know tacos.
What
What
is
you got
wrong
on the
with you?
list? I don't. I literally I didn't have anything. It was a busy week for me at work, so it was hard for me to like even think about what happened. I can talk about work all day.
Nobody wants to hear that.
Yeah, no, nobody wants to hear about work and the thoughts that I have.
Nobody.
Nobody wants
In the
to hear about
words
that.
of Keith
Man, I
Sweat.
was actually talking to some coworkers. Like it was funny story, and then we can get into the episode.
Mhm.
Um, so I was sitting at my desk, and we had lunch.
Mhm.
Lunch, I had salmon, um, ricotta, something. It's like a Parmesan ricotta. It was like a cheesy rice,
Mhm.
really good. Um, the salmon had this little sauce on it. You know I like sauce. And
Yes, you do.
some green beans. The green beans was really good too, and a
Mhm.
roll. And so I was like, all right, man, I'm finna go up here and get me a second plate because they usually have some left over. Man, I got up there, got that second plate, took it downstairs. The plan was to just bring it home, eat it when I get home. And I started smelling that plate at my desk. I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna make
Mhm.
it. Man, I tore that plate up. And then next thing you know, I'm sitting there falling asleep. The itis gonna got me. And so one of the guys came, walked by my desk. He was like, man, why you look so sad? Man, I'm sitting up here fighting for my life, man. Like it was almost like, have you ever been sitting down doing something and like it's not that you're stuck, but you're like, let me finish this and then I'm gonna get up and try to wake myself up a little bit.
Mhm.
And I never got to the point of getting up to wake myself up.
Mhm.
So for the next 2 hours, me and him stood up, or he stood up. I sat down talking to him about his music choices
Mhm.
because he was like he likes he's a Latin guy, so he can dance. I was, and you know, my claim to fame is, man, I took this,
I took a dance class in college.
yeah, and
That's your claim to
I
fame.
really enjoyed that dance class. Like
you,
the tango is my. I don't remember
you be
how.
telling people that you're a trained dancer.
Nah, I don't remember every step to the tango, but the tango is fun.
Mhm.
But and I see why they like to, you know, that's a thing. But what is our thing as a black community?
Mhm.
We grill. Mommy go throw something on the grill, man.
I think Black Americans want so hard to not be a stereotype.
That we
It,
don't have just one. Because you can associate you can almost like most a lot of Latin, what is it, Latinas?
mhm.
Latin, what's Latinx? Anyway,
I
a
think
lot of
that's how
our
you pronounce it to have black and I mean not black men and women instead of Latina,
uh-huh.
Latinx.
uh but our brothers and sisters,
Mhm.
the other ones, they they dance. Like you can associate dancing with them. Or like, you know, I just don't know what ours is. Maybe ours is like rappers. Rappers are singers. Huh? When I give it to you, you can play it. Okay.
Mm-mm. I didn't invite you.
Speaking of Bruno Mars, his new song is nice.
Haven't heard
I
it.
might be or something like that.
Um, I heard that the last Bruno tour was really good.
Yeah. The last like two albums was really good.
What was the last two
The one
albums?
he did with
Anderson.
yeah,
Okay.
and then 24 karat magic in the
I think that was the tour.
air.
Was that
Head to
not on the
toe,
same?
so player. Good morning, high vibe.
No, they wasn't on the same.
Um, let's see what else. Oh yeah, and then so we invited everybody. Pretty much got into that conversation
Mhm.
about his heavy metal music
Mhm.
and my like not understanding heavy metal. I was like, bro, so you just have people screaming at you while you at work? He was like, yeah. I was like, do you even do they? What do you call it? Do you call it singing
Love this song.
or do you call it like what do you call it?
I
Cause
used to listen to a little bit of rock, but it was like mainstream rock.
yeah,
Um, so
only rock that I listen to is if they collaborated with a rapper. Like Aerosmith. Is it Aerosmith and Run DMC?
Whoever it is. I know what song you're talking about, but I don't know who the group is. I have a problem.
What?
Um, I just make all white people the
You do have a problem, man.
same.
You have a problem.
Rock has fallen off more than rap in the last 10 years.
Yeah, rap.
Yeah, I used to listen to like MTV's raps, like Corn, stuff like that.
Rock.
They used to come. Yeah, rock.
Man, you be getting
They used to come
words
on there.
confused like my mama, man.
My brain don't work.
How
all
she
the time.
do? How
Maybe
she do
you're the
numbers?
problem.
Maybe. Maybe. You want me to leave?
I want your son to get out of my life. Yes. Dear God, you stinky. I'm not stinky.
But yeah, man. Speaking of rock, the world was rock, or the United States was rock this week. With the ICE agent and the country just basically one side of the country is like uh the lady that was killed. I think her name was Renee Good or something like
That
that.
sounds about right.
Um,
I know her last name was good, but
Yeah.
I can't remember her first name. I was about to make it.
it ain't
Nicole.
Megan. It ain't Megan.
Okay.
But so in Minnesota, I think it's Minnesota.
Mhm.
ICE was doing one of their things,
Mhm.
whatever you want to call it, and I have no clue why this lady was in the middle of the street, perpendicular. Like,
Mm.
and
I haven't watched the video, so I'm starting off there.
I've seen. They had like it's like 6 or 7 videos, and then the one of the agents got a video with his camera, the actual one that actually shot and unalived her.
Because you said the K word earlier.
I did. I'm sorry. Good morning,
Good
Sharon.
morning, Sharon. And
Uh,
high vibe. I missed yours.
so the one that actually unalived her was recording her with his camera phone. So I had
So
seen
he
all
had a pistol in one hand and a phone
and
in
a
the
phone
other.
in the other.
That don't sound like proper
That
protocol
it
either.
doesn't like this whole thing, and I think this is what's so intriguing to me because, like you said, like they were like it happened Wednesday, I want to say, and before they could really look and see what happened, the what's her name, Christy Nome got up and was like, they
It's
were
all her fault.
yeah, it's her fault. They were antagonizing and blah this and blah that. So the curiosity in me is how does this pan out? Because I'm not surprised that this happened. And then come to find out, since September, there's been 9 shootings.
Hmm. This is the first one that resulted in someone's death.
Right. And so I
I don't
was
like
like,
the word unalive.
I don't
bothers
either.
me.
It's so unnatural to say,
It is.
and it's like where in the rule books it say that
There's not a rule book. There is just we're just not gonna show your video
yeah, just like come on, man.
to the people.
But so I'm looking at all these angles, and I can't definitively say like what's going on.
They did call that woman a domestic
They
terrorist.
are. I'm like I don't know what was going on before the gray truck. It's a gray truck that pulls up, and that's when it seems like things got like out of hand because cars were still going by. Then this gray truck pulls up, and then that's when we're seeing the aggression of things. And she starts to really trying to move. Again, it's snowing outside. They know how to drive better than I do in the snow.
The one time that I thought I was gonna have the opportunity to drive in the snow, thank God for Jesus, they came through and cleared the streets. I was in D.C. for Obama's inauguration,
Yeah,
and it started snowing before we left, I believe.
yeah,
We went outside and made snow angels and everything because
yeah. What
kids from Tennessee.
What y'all supposed to do?
Kids from Tennessee, we ain't got no snow at the house.
Snow day. Oh,
And-
y'all still work?
and they came down a residential street. Like I thought that they just cleared like main areas, but they came through and cleared the residential street.
when Snowmageddon happened down here, I know the people in the north was looking at us like, man, y'all can drive through that.
Oh, that was what happened with my manager at the time. She she kept saying it's just snow. Y'all acting like y'all ain't never drove in the snow. Baby, you're from New York. We don't get snow down here. And she kept telling us that we didn't need to go home early. I was like, well, I get off at 3, so I'm leaving anyways.
Yeah,
And she was like, you could work until close. I was like, And then she ended up stuck in her car for 12
yeah.
hours.
I was like, man, nah, you need to come on. I remember that. Anyway, uh, so that's okay. So the ICE agent was stuck.
Good morning, Miss
Good morning,
Tillman.
Miss Tillman. The ICE agent was stuck, and I don't like what I don't understand is she was trying to leave. What stopped her from leaving?
The gunshot?
No, before that,
I don't know.
cause she was parked, and the dude walked around the car with his camera phone, and as she was like, you can clearly see that she was trying to leave, like,
Hmm.
and as she was like trying to leave, the from what I've seen,
Hmm.
it looks like he was on like the driver's side light, right?
Hmm.
And she moving to the right, and he's moving to his right, looking at the
Hmm.
car.
No,
And
no.
as she started moving,
Go ahead, finish.
as she was moving, he moving, and like the tire could I imagine that the tire could have ran over his foot.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And he trying to get his foot out the way, but that I don't think that warrant like that whole scenario does not warrant this lady being shot. What do you say? Yes, we were
He
talking about.
wasn't in the way when he shot her.
You said we was talking about y'all doing stuff again.
It was just the perfect storm.
Yeah, it was the unpreparedness of, or we didn't
No,
prepare.
G Dot was unprepared, and
Yeah,
then everybody left work and school
yeah,
at the same time.
yeah.
Like I literally got through there just before traffic started.
hmm Like I got home, it was so funny. I had stopped and got me like I think it was like a 12 or 18 pack of Coronas,
I remember that.
because I was like, man, we finna be in the house
I
for a
thought it
little
was
minute.
Bud Light Platinums. It might have been Corona.
I don't know.
Beers.
Yeah, because it was a QT right across the street from my job. So I stopped there, got me a little gas, got me some beers, then went on home. And by the time I got home, I was playing the game, drinking a beer, waiting on you.
It was a lot.
But now, like you see all these angles, and you're like, first off, how do you call a mom of three who's riding with a dog?
Another video shows another woman was going to get in the passenger side, which makes sense if she was leaving from being parked because the snow was piled up by the curb.
Yeah, and the door was locked, so she couldn't get in.
Hmm.
And so the Renee, the driver, backs up and pulls forward, going to the right, trying to
Hmm.
leave.
Oh, that's why I wanted to name her Nicole. Her name is Renee Nicole Good.
Oh, is it?
Hmm.
And it's just you see that and you're like, did this dude really just do that? And she's not a threat,
Hmm.
not a threat at all. And then they say, boy, she tried to use the vehicle as a what you call it, as
Weapon.
a weapon. I'm like, they're in the snow. There's no way that she's going fast enough to really harm him.
Hmm.
And he looking at it like,
Well, I like Tommy. I mistakenly told Tommy about this when I first saw it. That was my first mistake because then it consumed him.
yeah, it
He
did.
was looking for every video,
Everything.
every person that was covering it that he could find.
Yeah, because for me, my curiosity when it comes to that is it's a situation that I said I'm surprised that it took this long
Hmm.
for something like this to happen, because I'm like, these guys are ultra aggressive.
Hmm.
These guys have masks on.
I don't
These
understand what they're hiding from.
these guys are claiming to be federal agents and snatching people up.
But I don't understand what the mask is
that
for. Because what are you hiding
that
from?
they think are people to that are here illegally.
Hmm.
So in your own opinion, you got the free reign to go up to anybody and be like, "Show me your stuff. Are you here legally?" And to take them
Hmm.
because you want to. That just doesn't sit right with anybody.
No. What's even more scary is like the fact that a person could be not doing anything and like still getting harassed or in her case getting shot.
Mm-hmm.
Um
Point blank range, um, through a window, driving a car.
and you're recording it with the other hand.
Right. Like, and to me, that's it's reckless because you're like you holding it in one hand and then the other hand you recording it. It's the craziest situation. That's why I've looked a lot into it, just because it's like this is wild. And how can you uh look at this and say, "No, she was wrong."
It like okay, so this is the thought that I didn't get to finish. So after I told Tommy about it, he kept saying, "Well, why won't they say who she is?" I was like, "Because they're plotting on their story on how they're going to make her the bad guy." And it took them about 12 or 14 hours to
Hmm.
say
Yeah,
anything.
because I didn't find out her name until the next day, and then apparently the next day they went to a high school to get some people.
Yeah, business as
and
usual for
and
them.
the lady was the one of the teachers was like, "Hey, don't antagonize them. They just shot somebody." I was like, "Yeah, dog."
Um, that's one of those things too. That bothers me is that they're going into schools and they're talking to people who don't know any better. Children.
Right. One thing for sure, two things for certain. When you go into a school, that these folks did not ask to be here. They did not say, "Well, we finna sneak into the United States today, and I'ma
Mm-mm.
live my life." That they didn't ask that. Why are you here?
And specifically in the elementary school range, most of those kids were born here. So why are you coming after
Why are you
them?
here?
You coming after them looking for their parents. Go figure that out on your own.
Right, please. Like I said, it's if that's something you want to crack down on, do it in a more in a better way. Know who you're looking for. Do the research. Do the legwork. Know who you're looking for. Look for these folks. And if they outsmart you, then they beat you. But the easiest they can't go for social services. It's a lot of stuff that they can't do, and if they do, boom, you got them.
One of the things that we've always been told about America is America says, "Give me your tired, give me your poor." Yeah, we didn't want that.
Right.
Apparently.
Right.
And it's one of those things where you're like, what am I supposed to do?
Hmm. One thing I hate to see is people being mistreated or anything, because I truly live by the golden rule. I'm going to treat you how I want you to treat me.
Yeah, I'm not going to mistreat anybody just on GP. Like, that just doesn't make sense.
Just because they're different from me. I'm gonna tell you what I think. I'm gonna be as nice as I possibly can because I'm gonna treat you well. But come on,
They're
man.
truly just out here terrorizing people like that veteran and his wife who were on a cruise, went in their room, raid style, and it was the wrong person.
They was on the cruise.
I didn't even know that.
Like how did like did they stop the boat, let them on, and or were they just already there?
Mm. Like, I didn't know that. I'll have to look into that one.
They was incognito.
That just doesn't make sense as to what you were doing. First off, on a cruise, anybody can be there because
Yeah,
I can't get on the ship without them verifying my credentials.
yeah. You gotta have a passport.
You don't
That's
have to
not
have a passport.
you have to have something to say, hey, this is where I'm coming from. This is what I'm doing here, you know?
Some process has been taken to show I was born here, and then I came here. I went through a security checkpoint,
Mm-hmm.
and it proved immigration that I could be here.
Damn, no
And
clothes
then
on,
you
just
came,
busting in.
and then wasn't even the right room.
I I just honestly think that wasn't thought all the way through,
Oh, it
and
never has been.
it's a ploy that I was gonna say
It's a scheme
it's
that
a
Todd
scheme
set
that
up.
Todd set up with all the bullshit.
Soon as Todd started capitalizing off of that saying, Candy was like, "Get him out of here." He had a very common name. They clearly didn't do any type of verification. The person they were looking for wasn't even on the cruise. Houseway.
And that's the unfair. That's the thing that I was talking about. It's like you're just doing whatever you want to do, and everybody's supposed to just be okay with it.
hmm I think about like how easy it is to have mistaken identity. Yours is a little bit different that happened, but like remember that time you got a call from a company about ambulance services for your dad,
Hmm.
and they just decided it was you.
No, I don't remember
They had called you and was like, "You haven't paid this ambulance bill." You was like, "I haven't been in an ambulance."
that.
And then they was like, Willie went to collections, and you're like, "So let's start at the
Yeah.
beginning." I have not had ambulance services, and they started trying to tell you like the address and everything. You was like, "Okay, so that's my dad. Don't call me anymore
Yeah.
for my dad."
Yeah.
And you hung up the phone. But it was just one of those things. Cause at that point, I think he was still in the hospital, or he had just gotten transported or something. But it was like y'all got the same name. What if everything could get attached to you that someone else with your name has done?
Hmm.
Especially if you had a name like John Smith
Yeah.
or Chris Brown. Because how many of them have you met?
Or Jane Doe.
That's not a real name. Okay.
I missed that one, huh?
Yep.
Dang.
Mr. Mark. You could have said Michael Jackson.
I could have. Pootie Tay.
Okay.
But yeah, man, just seeing that, not being surprised that it happened.
Mm-hmm.
How do we react? What's the outcome? And that's the thing that I'm waiting on because you got a tale of two tapes here. You know,
A
once
tale of two tapes.
right, one side is she's wrong. They were antagonizing the ICE agents, blase this, blase that. But then you have, as Coach Ward used to say, or he
Mm.
probably still does say, the big eye don't lie. You got 6 to 7 different angles of this video
Mm-hmm.
of the altercation or whatnot,
Yeah.
and we're sitting there looking at it. We can see it. Even the person that did the
I spy with my little eye.
right. You want to say, brother, just move out the way,
That's
cause
it.
cause she didn't go fast. Now I can understand if she was spinning out. You know what I'm saying? If she was like trying to, okay, then we got something to argue with. But it's snow on the ground.
It's like that. Speaking of ice, I didn't write this one down, but there was a Hilton hotel, where a bunch of ICE
Oh,
agents attempted to
good
make
morning, D.
reservations
Yeah,
to
yeah,
stay there,
yeah,
and someone from the hotel, I'm not sure who the person was from the hotel, like if it was the actual like hotel owner, because Hilton's are franchise. Um, they sent a message and was like, "Hey,
Go
I
watch
noticed
Brew.
that there's a lot of
Go watch Brew.
ICE agents attempting to register here. And actually, we don't want y'all at our hotel. So I'm just gonna cancel all these reservations." And Hilton was like, "That's not our policy." And so Hilton wants to pull the Hilton name, or they have
They,
severed ties
yeah,
to for that hotel to no longer be a Hilton hotel. And regardless of agreeing with ICE and their tactics or not, I don't want a bunch of people in their uniforms who are known for intimidating people
yeah.
in my hotel, because that means that your average families aren't having a good stay.
Right, right. It's to see, like, it's crazy because even like for police,
Mm-hmm.
for some communities to see the policemen, they get a little, I have to be this way. It's like you driving along, you doing a little bit more than the speed limit, but you just driving along. Then all of a sudden you see the police officer sitting on the side, and you don't know what he doing. He could be clocking you. He could be just sitting there, and you immediately take your foot off the gas. You start trying to slow down as much as possible to get under the speed limit.
Mm-hmm.
It's that shock.
I was actually watching a video from somebody in Memphis. They were talking about, this wasn't ICE, but this is the task force coming to Memphis.
Yeah,
This guy owned a sandwich shop, and there was like two or three task force agents like posted up outside of his sandwich shop. He comes outside and he's like, "Hey, can y'all like just move from in front of my shop,
yeah,
because it's deterring people from wanting to get out and come in, because y'all are here, like your vehicles are parked crazy in front of the store, and y'all are standing here."
yeah,
They was like, "You can't tell us what to do," and they called more people. So now y'all are just sitting in front of this man's shop. He said the girl that posted the video, she was the friend that told him about them being in front of the shop.
yeah,
Cause he was like in the back
yeah.
working, and they called a bunch of other people and hung out in front of his shop for like an hour. What
Why,
about like?
like, why do that? This man's just trying to run a business. I'd have called the police.
Oh, the police showed up with them.
Really?
Mhm.
Like we're buds.
Mhm.
I'd have called the mayor.
Man, Young ain't coming to do
I'd
nothing.
have been like, Look, man, I'm just trying to run my business. This ain't got nothing to do with me, man."
He just went inside, so he was out of whatever business would have come through at that particular time of day. That people was just like, "I ain't going over there," because I know that personally,
Becoming,
law abiding citizen, I see a whole bunch of police officers. I immediately am like, "This is a crime scene.
yeah,
I ain't going
I
over
ain't finna go over there, man. I ain't finna go by there. I don't want to speak to you. I don't want to do. The only time that I saw, I was working at in Cobb County,
there." First
and
mistake.
well, it was just where I was working, and the I had went to like a Panera Bread to like study. I was in school and stuff,
Mhm.
and to study. Yes, I did. I was gonna talk about that, and I saw it was a black cop and a white cop in there with the community,
Mhm.
and they were like kids was in there too,
Mhm.
and they were able to talk to them, ask them questions, and do this
They're doing it out here now.
and that's what I can appreciate because that means the relationship. It's
There's a series out here that's Coffee with a Cop,
mm-hmm,
and they've expanded it to other businesses, which Tropical Smoothie Cafe is now doing.
the one of the
Uh-huh.
oh okay.
They're doing something with, basically, you there's an hour. I think it's the worst time of day.
Mm-hmm.
It's like from 2 to 3. I was
Yeah,
like, so you don't want parents there.
you don't want parents, you don't want kids.
You don't want teachers.
Nope.
Like, and you don't want people that work 9 to 5.
Yet, two things before. So the police chief, I can appreciate her.
What she do?
She was like basically like that ain't happening in Philly.
Not on my watch.
She said, y'all can get out of here with that. That is not gonna happen here. And she was like, and it made me think how the police officers in Minnesota may feel about that statement
Mhm.
because I don't. It's hard to me to. It's hard for me to believe that they could be buddy buddy with people that would openly call this woman a domestic terrorist, call this woman everything but a child of God because they brought up the fact that she's a part of the LGBTQ.
Libiquita.
Yeah, community. But they're not talking about her being a mom, her being an actual uh member of the community there.
Mm-hmm.
Like people were really are like really riding for her because they know her and stuff like that. So no, I really appreciated what the police chief said.
Mm-hmm.
The mayor of Minnesota got on and was like, "F this, y'all need to F and leave, get the F out."
Can you say that?
He
I mean,
did.
like those
He did.
the swear words.
He did.
Mm. Did they bleep it?
No,
Interesting.
no. But I was also watching it on YouTube, so there's that. It's no real.
There's they got a 7-second delay, but it is not for bleeping purposes.
Right, right. What else? What else?
That's a tough job to have. I'd be sweating bullets
What?
if I had to be the bleeper.
Oh man, cause I would miss it.
No, especially if it's something you into.
Look, yeah, right.
Oops, I missed that.
All type of stuff would be getting through. It's like that time I worked at FedEx. Oh man, so many boxes was getting through like the first few weeks. Cause you gotta wear this little scan the thing. Well, this is what I had to do when I worked there for that month. She
Not for
said
that
start day trading.
Like
Man, look, what am I gonna eat tonight? Missing all type of stuff.
That ain't what I want.
Golly. Um, that's like being the sign language person.
No,
And-
they just be lying.
That ain't never gonna not
Because
be
I can
funny to me.
understand. I can't understand the sign language person messing up things because you're literally just repeating after me.
I just see what high vibes
What she
said.
say? He did not care. Now, if he said MF, I would have cheered.
You feel me? You feel me? No, they are hiring whatever and whoever,
Mhm.
and that is a problem.
When we were on the plane flying back, I don't remember flying to Florida, but flying back from Florida, there were ICE ads running on the plane telling people that they needed, if they were in this country illegally, that they needed to self-deportate. And I was like, why is this on?
I don't know. It's crazy stuff, man. That's too funny. Missing the bleep. God dog it. They gonna fire me, ain't they?
They finna fire me. ain't they? Yep.
Yep. You finna
So-
get out of there, man. Speaking of firing somebody, I don't know if they got fired or if they quit.
They got fired.
They got fired?
The reason I say that they got fired is because they were talking about them being back on next season, and then it was like
They were.
and then now they not.
They not. So if you haven't heard, the experts from Married at First Sight are gonna be new this next season. All of them.
Mhm.
So, Pastor Kyle, Dr. Pepper, and Dr. Pia.
I hate this for Dr. Pia because I actually like Dr. Pia.
Yep, high vibe.
And Dr. Pia only did what 3 seasons?
Yeah, something like that. 3 or 4.
Let me look it up. Maps wiki.
I give it to you. It was time for some new blood in there.
So it's half the production staff.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the way that they edited this most recent season was much better
Yeah,
than previous seasons. And I know it had a lot to do with the way that it was dropped, as well as the fact that it isn't airing on a weekly basis on network TV.
yeah,
They're getting it all out in a month's time.
yeah.
Dr. Pia was on for 4 seasons. You were right. Season 16 through 19.
I'm the same way, Hubert. Keep looking for the information. But
Oh, I had found everything I needed.
oh, you did?
Mhm.
Go ahead.
No, that was it.
I was gonna say the way that it was dropped, it was a little difficult for me because I felt like I gotta watch like it like the first week the it dropped them 4 episodes.
Mm.
Or I gotta watch all 4 of these episodes and then get a review out.
So, okay, from the reviewing standpoint, yes, a little bit
Yeah,
difficult,
yeah,
right? But I'm talking about from being just an average everyday consumer
yeah.
of the show, like not trying to review the show for a YouTube channel. Just I like
Just
Married
watch
at
it.
First Sight. I want to sit down and watch Married at First Sight. I could knock this out in a day, maybe 2 days,
Yeah,
and I wouldn't get tired of the cast
yeah.
because I felt like a lot of the times the way that they edited when they were on Lifetime is we drag out scenes
It
so
was it
long.
was like they edited for a Tyler Perry movie.
They were that is a perfect way to put that. They edited so that they can get more commercials in
Right, right.
because that's how they were making their
But
money.
on Peacock, Peacock really didn't care about that show being commercialized because if you watch it, you've already got your money for it.
I gotta go back because I didn't read. I couldn't see. Okay, Huber said experts on dating and relationships who got married in the 90s, new day and age. Good for them production people. Quit search on dating sites and make sure they want to get married. Seems like the new production wants to return to a true experimental process. I hope the experts will be involved throughout the whole process. The new format kill mass reviews on YouTube. You all in another channel I liked. Didn't even try this season. Hated them commercials.
Because they all were the same.
They were trying to do too much at one point. Like I remember that season. I don't remember what city it was. Noy and Steve, where they tried to put in like the rings
Oh yeah, yeah,
and then the ADT ads
yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
and all that stuff. I was like, if I wanted a corny commercial, I would watch a lifestyle YouTuber
Yeah,
because they do corny commercials.
yeah.
I don't want to see Married at First Sight talk to me about home security. These people are not even going to be together in a home that needs security in 2 weeks.
You get yeah. I was gonna say because your track record ain't real high.
They have to search for men on social media. What man with any sense of optionality would go on Married at First Sight? I think that people that sign up for Married at First Sight are crazy.
I don't think they're crazy. I just think at first I did, like people would I was thinking okay people are coming on here because they want to be married, they want to and stuff just not working.
Hmm.
But then now it's a money grab. I feel like for most people.
It Married at First Sight, absolutely. Um, I think a lot of people thought that they were going to be Jamie Otis, right? And Jamie Otis even was one of those people that was out here jumping from reality shows.
Was she?
Yeah, she was on. I think she was on The Bachelorette or The
Oh,
Bachelor.
I don't know.
She had done either one or two other
Yeah,
dating shows.
yeah.
But everybody can't be Jamie. Everybody's not going to get a deal, get a TV show, have them follow their lives for a little bit. But even that comes to an end.
Mhm.
Absolutely, I think that if you had it in you to want to do content creation, being on Married at First Sight is a perfect springboard for that. Because as soon as you get done, if y'all agree that y'all are gonna give it
Mhm.
as a couple, give it that shot. Y'all need to start filming content then, so we can go from decision day to present day with
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
But
But it's also out of their control. They have to present themselves authentically, but then they have to be liked.
mhm,
For it to truly work,
yeah,
or be able to pivot in a manner that they need to.
mhm,
I personally like the reason why I like the show is the experiment itself. It should work
yeah.
if
Somebody's
you're
calling me from Florida.
huh.
Said somebody's calling me from
Oh,
Florida.
if you're able to stop coming up here every 10 minutes. Stop. I'm gonna give it to you later on. This boy Hill, man.
You need a haircut,
But
bro.
but it's like it's interesting and it should work if you're honest. But that's where the human error comes in. Is that well I'm gonna put on here what sounds good because if you like a big butt and a smile and you don't say that and they give you a skinny girl and you sitting up here looking like dang
Thank you so when I get
I
done,
forgot
okay?
I had coffee.
I make it
Nah,
sound like you done.
nah, it's probably cold. But you sitting up here, dang, this ain't what I wanted. Well, you wasn't honest.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing that they spend some time as well trying to talk people into things
Yeah,
that they've said is a deal breaker for
but
them.
I assume it to be, and this gonna sound terrible, but I assume it to be like you're going to drive, like you're going to purchase a car.
Mhm.
This is all I'm looking for. These are all the standard stuff I want. These are all the features that I want in this car,
Mhm.
and then boom, here.
Pop the Balloon has reinforced that most people are too picky to get in a relationship or marriage, especially women. I have not watched Pop the Balloon on Netflix. I've watched an iteration of it on YouTube, and I didn't think that that was actually serious. Like it looked like they was doing stuff for comedic
Yeah,
relief.
I didn't think they would. I didn't never take pop the balloon serious. Um, Only because I feel like it's a form of speed dating
Mhm. For sure.
that there's no follow up to it. That's why it wasn't serious to me. It's almost like I'm gonna present these seven guys, these seven girls to you. You pick one. If y'all choose each other to go out on a date with,
No.
then cool. But that's it.
Mhm.
Like, I can do that going to the store.
Yeah, it I think that that's where, and I've never watched Love is Blind, but I know that it evolves beyond the blind date
Yeah,
pods.
yeah,
Married at First Sight evolves beyond the wedding day.
yeah.
At Pop the Balloon, it's just like I'm gonna pop this balloon. I'm gonna say why I didn't want to be with you, and then we're done.
But I also think um
No,
I also think with Married at First Sight, they
get
give
down.
them the biggest opportunities to succeed
Mhm.
if it works well. You know, if they use it the way that they should use it.
Mhm.
Because I still say this to this day, and I hope they hear me.
Mhm.
Somebody does, but they should do premarital counseling
They
to
absolutely
kind of
should.
rein in the expectation of marriage.
Mhm.
You know, the question comes up: why do people get married today? Why not?
But also, when I think that the explanation of, or not explanation, like premarital counseling in some instances is going to just give people bigger tools of deception
Mm-hmm.
because now they'll have, um, for lack of better words, the verbiage to tell a person, yes, I'm almost done. Get down. I'll talk to you in a minute, okay? Go ahead. They're giving people the verbiage to articulate a point from, I don't want to say from a therapy standpoint, but from like a psychological standpoint.
Hey man, hey, come on man, come on.
They're giving them the tools to be able to deceive essentially. And because people will come in with whatever viewpoint they have of the marriage or the situation at hand, and someone is going to give them a way to articulate it better so that you can say the right things to this person, even if you don't necessarily mean the things that you're saying. What'd you say? High vibe. I don't understand deliberately giving the opposite of what they asked for. That's worse than creating drama. They say opposites attract, but the point is we don't want opposites. The men that women actually want are rare, and women have to understand that they have to work for the few select men that they actually want. I think that you're never going to get 100% of what you want from anybody, right? Um, that's just how life works. You're probably not going to get 80% of what you want from anybody, but use what you got to see if you are willing to stay with that. I always feel like Married at First Sight puts so much on decision day
Mm-hmm.
that people are acting like on decision day you got to say that we're going to be together for 50 years. And I'd be like, I don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if things are going well, why are we doing this? Because a lot of people like, nah, we gotta have a clean break right now. And it's like that's not being authentic either.
Yeah.
But absolutely believe that they need to have something, but I wonder how that works when someone is giving you the tools, the words, the things to say that can basically result in love bombing
Mhm.
because he says all the right things. He does all the right
Yeah.
things. But he don't mean none of that.
Yeah. I mean, like, I get the 2 months. I think that's long enough to figure out. Okay, this ain't going nowhere for me, or I don't want to see where this can lead to. The
Mhm.
idea that the shock value is the people will get married like without seeing who they like these experts have picked for
Mhm.
them. So that's the thing. It's like they're allowing somebody else to say, "Hey, she's a good fit for you. Go ahead and marry her."
Mhm.
You know, and it should work out. You got 2 months to decide if you want to try this again,
Yeah.
or if you want to, if this gonna work for you or not. Um, that's the appealing part to it. That's the okay. Let's see what happens.
Mhm.
But I think on this last season, which the shocking value for me was how hands off Dr. Pepper was,
Dr. Pepper
or
was
what we
like,
saw.
this the last year of my contract. This the last season of my contract.
Right.
That's how she looked.
Well, she
Like
did
I
this what 19, 20 season. What season is this?
this
19.
that was season 19.
Yeah, she gonna did 19 of them.
But I'm saying like you know how in like maybe 3 seasons ago, I can't remember exactly which season it was, Dr. Pepper was actually present,
Yeah,
asking questions, helping like
Dr. Pepper is one of the more helpful. Uh,
it was
uh,
one season, it wasn't 19, but it was one where she looked at them like, so what y'all gonna do?
yeah,
Cause everybody's wasting my time.
yeah. Like
She's just moved on.
yeah, like she's like her part was to be there to help pick, and then to be there to listen to them.
But don't
Uh,
call me.
don't you're right. Don't call for help for me.
I listen, but don't call me.
Pia and Kyle got it.
She didn't look well to me, poor baby. She definitely looked very tired. Like she could possibly be dealing with something that we just don't know.
Yeah,
But she looked very tired when she was there, but she also wasn't there very much. Dr. Pia took on more of a lead expert role,
hmm
and Pastor Cal was her supporting person.
but I think the issue with her being the lead is her expertise is sex.
hmm And none of them were having sex issues.
They wasn't having sex issues. The issues were more mental for a lot of the couples,
hmm
but the sexual attraction was there, and they was like, "I'm gonna bust it open."
Tell them bring it back.
But
I just love when a rap lyric can just pop in there.
the fact that you have them is funny. But yeah, so we got new experts this coming up season. I don't know
I'm
when the
interested to
season
see who
start.
they're gonna be.
Yeah,
They haven't given us any details for season 20.
I don't like the way that they let them go. That they announced it.
What do you mean?
Like I feel like they like for the money that they're making with the show and stuff like that. It being sold to Peacock, which I think was a good move for the show. I don't think we have a lot.
It made it a lot more tangible for me to watch.
I don't think we have a lot more seasons in us. Like
hmm
whatever, I don't think it's gonna be renewed after this contract because I mean, how much of the same thing can you watch and truly be like, okay, this works?
Dates. We need a date. Her February, then June.
Nah, it's gonna be later in the year. It's
I
what
don't.
I heard.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything to be quite honest.
Like it'd probably be the same rollout from last time. I would think.
But in previous years prior to Peacock, we were doing 2 seasons a year.
Yeah.
We had a spring season and then we had an end of year season.
But then the last time they was on Lifetime, we just had that one season which
Well, that was the final year because that's because they knew that they had sold to Peacock.
but you know no that one year we got finished with a season. It was about 2 or 3 weeks
It's
off,
2022.
and then we had another season. I was like, this is too much.
We finished the season, and I was pregnant with Quad, and I was like, I'll see y'all after I have this baby. And when we came back, I still had a baby in
Yeah,
my belly.
yeah. Just like, well, welcome back,
Cause it was like it ended in June and it started back up in July.
man. When we get off of here, let's go ahead and watch Ready to Love and record what we need to record.
Okay.
Cause we setting up schemes like Todd with the
We
bullshit.
we worse than tired right now. But yeah, I don't know. Probably after my Peacock subscription expires.
Yeah,
um, do the Black Friday deals when they come out every year. I mean, it's too late for that now. But get the Black Friday deal. Get a new email address. That's the easiest way to get Peacock
yeah,
for the lowest cost. Something gave me Peacock for free.
yeah. And I wish you would have
Instacart.
said something.
I didn't know. I didn't know until I was about to cancel Instacart that Ready to Love probably has a worse track record than Maps. They do.
Oh,
There,
Ready to Love is not the
there's
point of getting
literally
together.
been no couples from Ready to Love that have made it.
Yeah,
Nobody.
one couple.
Camille and they didn't make it to the end though.
Oh,
Camille
because they
and
got put off.
Cornelius. That's what I'm saying. Like the point is to make it to the end
He
to
couldn't save her.
find love.
He couldn't save her.
And then when you find love, y'all keep that going. None of these people are together anymore. And on top of well, no, I take that back. Clifton and Joy,
They still together.
they're still because they left Ready to Love and went to Love and Marriage, DC.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
So one couple,
Did they get married?
yeah,
Hmm.
one couple got married. We don't have Xfinity. We don't actually have any cable. Clifton and Joy stayed married, and then Camille and Cornelius, or Clifton and Joy made it to the end together. So that's the one success story.
Hey, Ready to Love is for entertainment purposes only.
It is. I don't take these people seriously on Ready to
No.
Love. Like they are not ready to love. They are ready to be television stars.
Yeah.
And you can tell by the people that they get a lot of the time that these people are not going. Like remember that season they got like Raymond, who was 50 with 5 kids,
Yeah.
and they was like he entertaining the girl that's 28. You have children that are 28. Go away from us with this. There's nothing about you that says catch. Reva and Mario were together for a while. I think that was before I started watching
Yeah, I was
Ready
gonna
to
say
Love.
who was Reva? I don't remember Reva and Mario.
Reva and Mario.
What they ought to do is come out with a show that like I find myself watching YouTube videos
Season 2.
of men and women picking up the opposite sex, like how you shoot your game and stuff like that. That's what they need to come up with. Like it like I don't know, man. I would watch that, man, because that's like I like to see it.
Yeah.
Like what do you come up with to spit game or
Sabrina
shoot
and
your shot?
Walter from DC are engaged.
Who is Sabrina?
Look, we both like, who is that?
I don't know these folks. Man, but yeah.
Okay, I remember
Let me see.
Walter's face. I don't remember Sabrina.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Right. Get solid people. Or
This comment is exactly how I feel. Who? I don't remember these people.
the teenage witch.
Okay, so they were on the same season as Joy and Clifton.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. They got married. Simone and Rashid almost got married.
They did, and then we found out that he didn't have his financial life in order because I don't know if he was gambling. I think he was gambling on his business, not like casino gambling.
Yeah.
Where he was tying up so many things into the business financially that they couldn't do things.
Yeah.
And she was like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
Like his house was in his mama's name. I was like, that's nice that your mama would let you get a house in her name because a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people parents ain't going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Spend her
spend her
parents'
parents' wedding
wedding
money.
money.
Real matchmakers are struggling. People, especially women, are unrealistic. I watched the first two seasons, then the girl started being petty. I'm out. Now, Red's Love needs an expert because nephew Tommy ain't it. He is not.
But that's the point. He's not supposed to
He
be.
be like, okay.
It's not designed
That's
for
all
him.
he
Yeah,
does. You hear me?
it's not designed because he basically say, "Hey, we're gonna send y'all to. We're gonna have a '70s party. Y'all go out there and enjoy each other."
And then he be like, where's craft services? I'm hungry.
Yeah, but I don't think it's designed to be that way.
Hmm.
It's only designed to present the people. We pick these 20 people to come in, talk to each other, and see who couples off, and they have because they do everything.
Hmm.
The people that the contestants, they vote who's in.
Hmm.
They couple off. They talk to each other. It's some things that they have to say because production need them to say it. But
Hmm.
outside of that, nephew Tommy comes in and say, "Hey, we're gonna sit down and talk about what y'all think."
Hmm. Race love is grown folk love island. And some of these people not grown for real. They're grown in age, not in mentality.
Uh, most of them, and the
I
thing
said
of
so.
yeah, I was gonna say most of them. The thing about it is, or the I ain't gonna say the weird part, but the thing that I think is interesting is majority of the people are this is them coming back to get back out there.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Or divorcees, and they have kids that's you know
Basically, they would be rejected from a show like Married at First Sight
hmm
because they have children.
yeah, nephew Tommy's married.
Yeah, he had his wife on one season.
Yeah,
Um, and I think it was Dallas,
I can't
Houston.
remember
I know it was in Texas because they
wherever.
had the cast come to their
Yeah,
house.
yeah. I was gonna say wherever they live, that's when she would
And they was like, "You living like that, Tommy?"
right, dog. He's like
Like,
this dude got money, man.
I feel like a lot of the stuff they overact so much.
Who?
Tommy, what you gonna have us do today?
Yeah,
Like the confessionals be like so overly dramatic.
yeah. The
I'm nervous because I'm not making a
I
connection.
be here. The
They're literally reading cue cards.
nephew Tommy is like cousin
Hmm.
Tommy. I be sitting here to see what they gonna say, man.
It be
at the reunion show.
he already be knowing. They should do a Married at First Sight with past contestants. Bring Chris back.
Nah, keep Chris where he was at, man.
Of all the beautiful black queens, Asian queens.
Everybody trying to be nice and stuff, man. We know what you saying, man.
I didn't
She
like,
is not attractive to you, man,
but
but you
she
hitting.
done moved on and done had two babies.
Yeah. Chris out here putting that would tell you he would put his thing in anything. Cause
'Cause
he
I
wasn't
didn't
he
like
wasn't
her. However,
she got a body on her.
did
I'ma
you
just close my
did
eyes.
you see her though? That's how he
He
responds
said
to
I'ma just
things.
close my eyes.
Yeah. I don't know what Married at First Sight could do differently. I do know that Unmatchables wouldn't it.
Yeah, unmatchable. Like don't like come on, man. But give yourself a chance to be matchable. These are the folks that they're not unmatchable, but they're not matchable with the people that they had. You know.
Now some of them people is just downright weird.
Yeah.
I like to eat clay on Saturday mornings, and I don't know why nobody will date me.
Not eat great on Saturday morning.
That's the kind of weird stuff that they was doing.
I like to go worm fishing. What is that? Yeah, so every Saturday I go out in the mornings when the worms are just waking up
I catch
and I go look
butterflies
for
for a living.
them.
They had a season where they brought back Vanessa to try to match her, but that was one season.
Who's Vanessa?
Nope.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Even the trying to bring people back never works on any shows. Remember they did that with KG Smooth.
Yeah,
He came back for
and,
the second
and
season
got
in his
eliminated.
city and got eliminated again. I don't know who Vanessa and Trey are.
What?
Maybe Iyanla should be the expert on Ready to Love. Either only serious candidates would show up or people would run from the show.
Yeah, people. That show would be. They be like, Ayala, fix my life is gonna be the expert. They gonna be like, well, I'm not going on
Iyanla
that.
is doing that. What's that thing? Tonight's conversation. I keep seeing her in clips from that
Oh yeah.
where people come up, read their relationship question, and
Uh,
get scolded for having a relationship question.
uh. No, he yeah.
She's
Nah, she shouldn't, man. She wouldn't be a
just
good
gonna be
person.
up there yelling, "Not on my
Right,
watch!
right. No,
Not on
we
my
don't think that'll
watch!
be good.
Hold these babies!"
Ice
Ice skating
skating
girl
girl.
is living in his car. Guy, what? Who? She should be putting all the women in. She would be putting all the women in poverty relationships.
Hmm.
Well, most of the guys that come on the show are giving poverty love, so there's that.
But that's the thing about men on the show is like they're trying to show it's a money thing. It's a I want to show you that I have money, so I'm gonna try to do as much money things that I can. What's up, Neil? So that's the thing about
Season. I didn't
that
watch
part.
season. Wait, did I watch season three? Where was season three at?
I don't know. I started with Jephthah and
Shanice.
Shanice.
He is a stranger. Um,
Are they still together? I really was. I
they
really. I
they
am.
break up so much.
Yeah.
I don't know. I do not know. Season three was in Atlanta. I've never watched an Atlanta season.
Yes, you have.
Oh yes, I did. I
Chris.
didn't watch the first Atlanta
Yeah.
season. Um, I went back and looked for black people, and the first season that I watched that had black people was with Nate and Sheila. I
That
think
was
that
in
was like season
Chicago.
5. Yes, season 5.
I think everybody think they should have broke up, but they get back together.
Oh, I wasn't even talking about his income. I was talking about poverty love, like uh, an inability to open up about himself emotionally.
Big gestures. Do you think that's important to have in relationships?
No, I think a lot of times big gestures are for other people.
Yeah. I'm not a big gesture guy. I'm more so of a guy that I want you to see. Like it doesn't have to be huge, and you got me that way. It doesn't have to be a huge. Everybody get to see our love, but like I don't want to leave no question that I love you and I rock with you, and I think I do that well. Um, we even go where back to the streets. Yeah,
I
like
mean, sometimes being
yeah,
single is much. Actually, a lot of times being single is much better than being in a relationship that doesn't serve you.
yeah, and we get caught up in that a lot too, man. With in relationships with people, in relationships with jobs, it's
Hmm.
like, hey, man, like you don't have to be there, you know. Social media has ruined relationship norms. I think the little things matter more. Writing letters to your partner is better than huge gestures. Um, yeah, I think if you pay attention to your person and show them that hey, I rock with you, I love you, and I want to be here with you. I think that's more important than anything else to show that this is where I want to be.
Hmm. Shanice looks like she's still married to Jeff because on January 2nd she said, "My husband."
Uh, she could be talking about somebody else.
Nah, he's in the video. Is this him?
Let me see.
Well, you missed it now.
That's
No,
her.
I think so. I don't know.
She got
Their
big.
names, Mindy and Steve Moy, is pregnant. I saw that they got in a relationship.
The fact that you gonna look this woman up
Who,
is hilarious.
Shanice?
Yeah.
I it not okay to report accurately?
Matt Ryan is the new president of football for the Falcons. All right, Matty Ice.
I think the little things matter more. Okay, you read that one. Yes, attention. Getting me some oxtail is better than flowers sent to my office. Exactly. Love requires action. Too many people want love without putting forth any action. Um,
Who you happy for? It's Katie, right? That's what we figured out a long time ago.
what are you
It was
talking about? Getaway.
Cataway. I be tearing these names up sometimes. I hate Facebook names too. Cause I forget what they actual name, what I used to call
On my grind,
them.
Williams.
You see him in person. What's up on my grind?
Mindy and Steve are engaged.
Cataway. Thank you. I know. I'm sorry.
People are waiting for the other person to prove themselves. It's like a bunch of hurt people looking for love. Actually, I don't know. Mindy and Steve may have gotten married now, but I know they were
Neil,
engaged.
that hit your soul,
But
didn't
I don't
it?
follow them.
It's rumored on the pregnancy. That's hilarious,
Oh,
man.
they got engaged in July. I
Who
did
did?
know that. Mindy and Steve.
Oh, Steve is the one that took off work for half a year or a year or so,
Hmm.
and we all was like, he got money.
We had to believe that he
Because
did.
nobody takes off work without having something.
Gotta have a little something in reserve.
That's funny,
Oh,
man.
so I don't know anything about the rumor of pregnancy, but I don't follow them. Mindy So Skinny should be showing month one. And I should be the one that you'll be looking at 5 months and be like, something's different
You gotta
about
look
you.
at the nose. You gotta look at the nose.
Driving and living in his car. Oh, you talking about Steve?
But you know, a lot of people do that now.
Hmm.
They be like buying buses and man, they be
Van lifing, I think, peaked in 2020
yeah,
because you no longer needed to be location specific
yeah,
for a lot of jobs, and people would just on the weekends drive.
yeah, to wherever they wanted to
There
go.
was this girl that I found on social media randomly who was a teacher,
Yeah,
and on when she got off of work on Friday, she would just drive, and then she would teach from wherever she was, like no matter
do
what
you
city,
you
state,
do the
USA.
van life?
Mm. Yeah, give me a minute. All right, quiet is getting us off of here.
NYC is too cold for that, right?
Almost.
No, but like you see a lot of people doing that now, and I be like, that's not for me because I want a backyard, front yard, and space in
I
my
want a
house.
tub.
Right. I don't want to have to think that hard. I want somewhere to call home. Home base. It's like hide and seek.
Hmm.
Make it the home base. Um, but yeah, man. So anyway, we finna let y'all get on out of here, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with us this long today. And we ain't even have a real like a lot of stuff to talk about today.
We had a perfect amount of things to talk
We did, and
because you didn't add anything to it.
some things I pulled out the
Like what?
shooting from the hip.
Like what?
Um, like the conversation about work that came from the hip.
That took us 30 minutes over.
It did. That we have to go into the dorm.
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
had
the
happened
damn.
was a lot of people once they didn't have to be like location restricted, they took off and were like, I'm gonna live in my van. But that also happened with a lot of people buying homes in other states. Like there was a great migration to the south, rural south, from a lot of people in northern states because they were looking at it like I could go buy this house for this much money, which was really low compared to
Mm-hmm.
where they were living.
Yeah.
And excuse me, and they didn't have to go physically into an office. that was one of those big things that people were pissed off about when the IRS was all made to go back in office because
Hmm.
people was like, I don't even live in that state anymore.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, we finna get out of here, man. We got some stuff to do today. It's Saturday. You guys go out, do something fun. If you don't have anything to do, visit the shop, buy you a T-shirt, get you some of these conversation cards we got out there, and enjoy that stuff. Join the membership. We have a conversation on Thursdays. We talk about whatever comes to mind. This Thursday, I got a little tired and I had to leave out, but
Yeah,
you
he
know.
just got up and left in the last like 5 minutes.
I was like, I gotta get out of here, man. But anyway, man, we love you guys. We appreciate you guys hanging and rocking with us this morning. So we shall see you guys over the weekend. And until then, peace out.